Hi Girl Scouts, I'm JB, Program Manager STEM for Girl Scouts of Central Indiana, and I'm excited to be back with you for this week's STEM Challenge. This week we're going to go behind the scenes and take a closer look at some movie magic. Animation is a type of filmmaking technique that I'm sure everyone is familiar with already. It's a method used by filmmakers to bring non-living or inanimate objects to life. There are lots of different ways that we make animation. Using drawings and computer graphics are two of the most common ways that animation is made today. But there is another kind of animation, and the filmmakers behind the movies like The Nightmare Before Christmas and Chicken Run use this form of animation to create their films. They use what's called stop motion animation to tell their stories. To make a stop motion animation, these creators tell the story by taking pictures of an object or objects, and they create the movement of those objects by changing the position ever so slightly between pictures. When the series of pictures is played back quickly, it gives the appearance that the objects are moving. Let's take a closer look at what I mean. As you can see here, I've got a small stage set up and a couple of characters. I've created my stage just out of a box, some poster board, and some things to prop it up. I also have my characters, a couple little action figures. They've got a prop, a ball, and then I've got my camera, and I've got it sitting on a tripod, which is important because you need to steady your camera so that it doesn't move from picture to picture. You can either use a tripod like this, or you could prop it up against some books or things like that. Say I want to show them kicking the ball back and forth to each other. First, I must think about all of the positions that they would need to go through in order to complete that action. I then will have to take a picture of each one of those steps along the way. The smaller the movements between pictures, the more natural it's going to look. Let's try taking the first couple of shots. So I have to turn my camera on. And I'm going to use an app called Stop Motion. There's a couple of different ones that are recommended in the video description that you can use. Get that open up. And what that does, it will tie my camera into the picture or into the app so that it already will put them together in a sequence for me. So then I'm going to start by taking my first picture. Then I will move my character just a little bit. We'll move his leg just a little bit closer towards the ball. Take another picture. Move him just a little bit more. So now he's actually touching the ball. And then we have to start moving the ball along the path. We'll repeat this over and over and over until we get the sequence. Here you can take a look at a short film that I made earlier today. Typically, it takes about 24 pictures in order to create 1 second of film. So when you think about those movies like Chicken Run and The Nightmare Before Christmas, think about all of the pictures that make up those movies. Your challenge this week is to come up with your own summer adventure themed stop motion animation short. Start by creating the story you'd like to tell, then cast your characters. Use things like dolls or figurines, or create your own out of paper, clay, or Play-Doh. Build a set using items you can find from around your house, then film your story using the camera on a smartphone or a tablet, and an app like those recommended in the challenge description. Once you have your photos, you can then play them back and see your film. Depending on the app you choose to use, you can also add things like audio or edit your film. Be creative in the materials that you use and the story you tell. Once you've completed your film, share it with your family and friends. And don't forget to share it with us. We'd love to see what you've created. Good luck with this week's STEM challenge. If you enjoyed it, consider checking out the following badges, and I look forward to seeing you next week with a new STEM challenge.